Howdy friends! I have a weird jewelry thing that happened. I've never seen them do this before, but they actually sold the items in the chest for $10. However, a handful of these items were actually in another bag that I got, and I didn't notice that they were in the bag, so I thought I was getting like half of a set to cufflinks or tie pins. Most of them are tie pin cufflink sets. There aren't a lot of guys that actually wear this anymore, but there still are some that really like cufflinks, and I personally love cufflinks. And I have some women's shirts that actually use cufflinks. So I was really excited to see this for $10 because there's more silver in this than some of the bags that I've been paying $15 for. So look how exciting this is. Yay! How exciting! And you can tell just by looking at some of the, you tell me which ones are real silver by looking at the tarnish levels. So kind of excited because there's more silver in there and it's probably a heavier weight. So, and I love that it has the little strap that you can put the tie tags. I mean, I could probably sell the jewelry case with the little, I mean, look, it's got this thing where you can stick your tie tags, and then it's got these for rings, and then there's a little knife in here and some money clips, and then so it's cool. I mean, I could, like I said, I could probably, let's do this. Design Philippines by Swank, which Swank is one of the major makers of cufflinks, so that's awesome. Okay, I'm so excited. Okay. Some garbage. When I turned it upside down, it came out of in between the little ring things. Okay, so I'm fairly sure this is probably real silver. It has, see if you can see it. It has a pin and a pin. So that is interesting that it has that second pin on it. But I'm guessing it's probably to keep it from spinning. So like if you wanted the arrow to be up, it would catch in the tie and then keep it up because it's not sticking out as far as the other one. So I'm guessing that you kind of force it on and then put this pin on the back and it will hold it in that position so that it doesn't turn sideways when you're wearing it. You could be pointing at your neighbor. So I think this is maybe real silver. So let me see. Sorry, the back is on there super tight. I don't know that the back actually came with the pin. It's got so much tarnish on it that I cannot see if it has markings on it. So what I'm doing right now is I'm feeling on with my nail. Sometimes it's stamped on there. Sometimes it's stamped on the back. But like I said, this back is so tight, I don't think this back actually came with this pin. The other thing you can do is use your fingernail and scrape some of the tarnish off, or your hand and rub it to see if you can get some of the tarnish off. And then look, I have bought, so I go to secondhand stores all the time looking for silver and gold, and I don't just look at the jewelry. I look at like platters and dishes, and several times they have put out like a candy dish size silver tray, and you just pick it up and by the weight and by the tarnish level, because like if it has copper underneath it, there'll be like little orange spot or green spots or kind of orangey coming through, but because of tarnish, you look at the bottom and you can't see markings and you think it's not real, but I take a minute and I rub it down, and lots of times I find sterling written on it. Sometimes it's taken me up to 5 minutes to find a marking on a tray, but I get it for like $1. It's a nice little candy dish, or sometimes it's around the edging on a like on a glass dish that'll have sterling edging. So I see what looks to me like it could have been a stamp on the edge here, and I'll show that to you. Gosh, and if it was on the other side, I would think it was markings on the thing itself, but it's not on the other side. So I'm wondering if it just didn't get on there. Sometimes when they're marking it, they miss or it slides off. So let's see if I can show you. So right there, see those two markings? Look at the other side. There's no markings. So my guess is it is sterling just by the look of it. Where'd my magnet go? Can you hear that sound? So that I knew wasn't, and I don't think it actually came with it, but I'm 99% sure that's sterling, just by the look of it. So, yay for that. So that, and I may find the real back that actually was supposed to be on this somewhere else, because like I said, the back was really, really tight. So I'm going to say that's sterling. Is that a T, do you think? Or a J? What is that? I don't know what that is. What do you think? A lot of times with real metal, they will hollow it out and make it into a square that's hollow. So you can see the cut lines on this, and I'll show you. I'm polishing it. You wonder what I'm doing. I'm polishing it so you can see it more clearly because it's extremely tarnished. So when your finger turns black, see it shining up versus this one. Was it a D? Maybe I've been holding them upside down. Which do you think it is? It's Chinese! But look at the lines. You can see the cut lines where they've cut through it. So a lot of times, to make it lighter weight, if it's real gold or real silver, they will do that. They'll kind of hollow it out. So anyway, I think it's a T. I don't think they would have a D like that. I think it's a T. Anyway, here nor there. What we're really looking for is this on the back. Silver, 925, Mexico, right there. And it's very tarnished, so it's going to be hard to read, maybe. Silver, 925, Mexico. So those, real silver, and the fun part of that is there's a tie clip. Oh, and that's much easier to read. So the tie clip would have to go, well, no, it wouldn't. It could go either way too. That's disturbing. Tie clips, let me see what these other ones are doing. They're all going this way, so they'd go on this way. Okay, so it has to be that way. I'm guessing it's a T. So anyway, that's a large amount of silver, and it looks to me like the back is also silver, so the entire thing is silver. So that is a large weight of silver. Shall we weigh it with my new little weigh scale? Let's see how much weight it is. And you're supposed to put this on a flat surface, but I can't show you if it's on a flat surface, so it's 23.8 grams. But because I'm moving it around, it's going to change a little bit. But anyway, that's quite a bit of silver. So that's fun. Yay! Yay for sterling! Okay, next. I'm trying to stick them in sets, so bear with me for a minute. So there's these coins. Okay, it says Confederation Helvetica 1958. And they're by Swank. I don't think they're real silver. They just look like coins, but they are still fun. So we've got the 2 coins and a die clip. How fun is this? I'm loving this. Okay, so I'm going to put the sets back in together, and then I'll show you all the sets together if I can. Okay, so I'm looking for this set. Hopefully there was none of these left in another set. Let's see, that goes to that. No. I hope I have the other one of these. I thought they were, oh, yep, there it is. Okay, so sometimes these are gold. These ones look not real gold anyway. They don't look like they have any real gold, but they do have real jade on them, and they are the Swank brand. They don't look like they were worn a ton. They're very in great condition. So the jade itself is just fun, and they're nice and gold, and they're in good condition. So yay for that. So let's put those together. See if I can have all the sets together when I show you at the end. Okay. Fun. Here's another coin. They must have just gone traveling a lot and bought all these different places. This one says India. The Government of India coin. I am sure they're not real silver or real gold, just by looking at the back of them. And I'll show you the back so you can see what I'm talking about. And I've looked at these enough. Usually if they're gold, they'll say 10 karat here or under the Swank brand. Like I said, Swank is the biggest producer of these that I've ever seen. I've seen these a lot over the years. I've been shopping secondhand stores for, well, I'd go to them in high school on and off for funny outfits and stuff, but really in the last regularly for the last 22 years or so. Okay, I don't know if this is a money clip or what. I don't know what this is. I don't know that name. It's screws it. Oh, I think it's a keychain that does, let me pull them out and show you if I can. Screws it. There's a big screwdriver, a little screwdriver, and those would do the triangle, the Phillips head. So it's a screwdriver. I love it. I love it a lot. That's something I would actually use. Patent pending. I'm going to keep that and put that on my keychain because I'm always at the secondhand stores trying to get the battery back off to see if something's going to work. They give me batteries to try the item or whatever. Brilliant. Okay. A money clip with a like little beady thingy on it. It's probably, oh, wait a minute. No way. I was going to say it's probably not real. It's 14 karat. $10 for the whole thing. Oh my gosh. It's heavy. It's wicked heavy. And that bead cannot, that little rock cannot make, that is heavy. I'm going to weigh that for you. 14K. Oh my gosh. It says KBJC. So those are maybe his initials or the maker. 14K. Oh my gosh. I can't believe that's real. Right there. Oh my God. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. I didn't think any of them were going to be real. I mean, I knew they were going to be real silver, but not gold. 14K gold, not even 10. 15.4 grams. So excited. That's wicked heavy. So excited. I top that? That's cool. That's one of the biggest weight gold things I've ever bought at a secondhand store. It's awesome. Okay, Fox photo. I love these little things. I wish I'd still let you take them through the airport because I used to use these for everything. I had one that had scissors on it too. They were great for keychains. So maybe I'll keep it in the girls' cars for emergencies. I usually keep one of the Leathermans in each one of their cars, but I haven't been as good at that recently, so that's kind of not good. Okay, let's see. What does it say? From the land of Aloha, Fantasia Jewels. Fantasia Jewels. Can't tell what it says in the back of it. Fantasia Jewels. Oh, excuse me. Olivina. I don't know. Oh, what does it say? Oh, Olivine. We have searched the world to bring you the finest volcano-created olivine. I guess that's a type of... Who knew? I did not know that. It's green. Olivine in Hawaii. Olivine is visible embedded in lava and is sometimes called Hawaiian diamond. This beautiful jewelry is created in Hawaii for your pleasure by, and then it's got the company. Okay, that's cool. I have just the person for this. My father happened to marry a Hawaiian. My mother is not Hawaiian, but my stepmother, who I consider a mother, is Hawaiian, and I love her like a mother. She's fabulous. Anyway, she's Hawaiian. So, cool. I'm just running, you're wondering what I'm doing. I'm running my finger on to see if it says 10K or 14K or anything. So I'm not feeling anything, but I'm just going to double check. It's plated. I can see it flaking. It's probably been sitting in that box for a long time. But I'm just double checking around the edges to make sure. And the back is, yeah. Anyway, happy. I learned something. I did not know that green crystals came out of volcanic lava. Did you guys know that? Because I did not know that. So that's a happy day. I'm putting it back in the box because that is cool. And I do think that my dad would think that is cool. So happy Fantasia jewelry. Crystal thingy for my dad. Okay, next. I don't think I can chop these up. I'm having the most fun I've had in a long time with these ones. These are great. Let me see. Are these all just tie tacks? Okay, I'm trying to see if they're sets, but so this is just a tie tack, a little gold looking thing. It looks plated from the back. I mean, it doesn't look real anyway. So just look at that. Yeah, it looks plated. It's going to show you the difference in comparison, but it's like, it's brass. It's actually brass that's scraping off. So that's a tie tack. Okay, here's another set. It does not look silver. It's too shiny. It would tarnish you normally. However, sometimes they will put tarnish protection on them. So you always have to double check, but I will let you know. It is Foster's, made in the USA by Foster, and it has a dog on it. So yeah, these are super heavy, but it's picking up. I don't think they're real. I'm guessing they would mark them if they were real somewhere on there, and there's no markings on them anywhere. So, but they're still cool and they're in good condition. Doesn't look like they've been worn much. So, yay for that little decoration. Okay, so we've got 4 sets so far. 1, 2, 3, 3 sets so far. Okay, so one of these was in this container, and one of these was actually in another bag I bought. And let me see, I don't see a tie tack that necessarily goes with it so far anyway. Let me just double check. There's just some plain gold tie tacks, like, but I don't see a key one. So we'll say it goes with this one. Oh, wait. Maybe that goes with that one. I don't know. Anyway. Nope, I don't know. So anyway, so they have a key on them. That's kind of cute. They say patent number and no gold. They don't look real. They're kind of really shiny. But let's see, does that have markings? So those are the cufflinks. I'm going to look at this tie tack a little closer. See if it has any markings on it, because it looks like it could be some type, or at least a percentage of gold. It has a S on it, designer swank probably. So nope, just an S. So anyway, it's just a bar, a tie bar. All right, let's see what's next. Did I get the other one of these? Okay, cool. So these ones look like they could be silver. Frank Isles. The way they're tarnishing, they look like they could be silver. I don't know, because they're custom made. They look like they've been like made. So my guess is they went to a country and they were made in that country. Oh, look at how cool that is. They bend so they don't poke. Ooh, that's cool. Wow, I like these. Let me see if I can see any markings on the sides. You can see they look like they've been welded. 1964. Florentine. But look at this. It's a set. So I'm guessing that those coins could be real silver by the age of them. Look how dirty the markings, like the old US quarters at that age were still silver. So I may polish those up. I'm pretty sure those are silver, or a higher silver content. They may not be pure silver, but they look it. So that's exciting. Okay, what next? Oh, this goes with one of those bars maybe, but I only have one. Darn it. Yeah, there's only one of these. So because there's only one, I will throw it in the recycle bin. Unless, you know what, I'll hold on to it for a minute because it may come out in a different bag like next week or something if you didn't empty out all the bags. Okay, here's a little tie clip. It looks like it could be real gold. It looks like it should have had a name and initials engraved on it. Sometimes they would do that, just have a plain bar and then you would put your initials on it. So it could be gold plate. It's swank. It's gold. Yeah. Okay. So it's on the front. It says it's a gold fill. So it's got one. I'll show you where that is. So the swank is right there. The S for swank is right there. You see it? It's kind of like in an octagonal kind of a thing. And then right at the tip here, it says like maybe 10/12 12 or 1.1/20. It just depends on how much gold fill it is. So it'll tell you how much percentage of gold fill it is. So I don't know if anybody would want that or not. It's got gold on the front, and they say on the front because the clasp on the back is not the fill. This part on the back is not fill. So just that flat part on the front is, and then they attached it. So this has gold fill in it. So if I maybe ask my dad if he's interested in them, these sets. He wears cufflinks sometimes. And if he's not, then maybe I'll recycle that one specific thing. So there's that. Okay, here's another tie pin. It's also, I think, Swank. Nope, it's Foster. Made in the U.S. Foster. Let's see if it has any. No, it doesn't have any markings that it's got any kind of gold content to it. Yeah, it's magnetic, so this is what it looks like. So there's that. So there are a ton of these you saw when I showed you at the beginning. So this one does not look real. It's not, but it's still attractive. Look at that. Maybe I'll let my brothers all pick one for Christmas or something. Or my nephews. I've got a ton of nephews. They might like one of them. But look, those cufflinks are T. I should have looked in here a little further. How cute is that? I have a couple nephews with T names. They might like that. Swank. It's not real, but I have several that have T's. I'm going to put that one aside so I can give it to them. Okay. Guess what this one says? Can you read it? It's kind of shiny. It says sterling on there if you can't see it. I don't know if there's a better angle to not have it shine. Can you see it there? There you go. So that's sterling. That's what it looks like on the front. Oh my gosh! This was the best $10 ever! Another one. Sterling. Oh my gosh. What a wonderful find. I'm pretty sure this is not real. It's Foster, just by the writing on the back. Yeah, made in the USA with the Foster cow. It's kind of dull too. So if I had to pick, I would probably put that in the recycle, but I'd feel bad if I was one short for my nephews. I'll let them pick by the number. This one also is a Foster, so I know it's not really real. So, this one says Swank, and it's magnetic. It's just a plain bar. This one's interesting. Very weird. Oh, no wonder. It's like something just looks weird. Okay, see that? It's all tarnished. It's tarnished on the back too. And hopefully you'll be able to see it says sterling. Let's try and get out of the light a little bit. See that? Sterling right there. So yay for that. That's a lot of silver. All right, this one I can't see any markings on, and it's magnetic, and it didn't look real, but we got to check. Oh, I need to show you what it looked like. So it's got little stars on it, and I think there's a set. Oh yeah. So we've got another set. There's only a couple more cufflinks, but that's one of the ones. So I figured I'd wait till I found the other part. So they are magnetic too. They're drawn to the magnet. So far we've got like 5 or 6 sets. Oh, I forgot to look at these ones. They were stuck in here. Hold on a minute. Oh my gosh. Guess what they say? Oh, happy day. Can you see it? 14K right there. Wait a minute. How did I miss this? They match. Matchy. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That is so much weight. Look at that. That is crazy. Wow. Wouldn't it be cool if it got it? I don't even want to say it. I was hoping that I could find a bar that matches or a brooch, tie tag that matches. I don't see one yet, but we're still going through, aren't we? Okay, this one's super shiny. Okay, sometimes on these, and that's why I'm looking at this one a little bit more, and I'll let you look. So sometimes, if I look at the front of this, like right here, it looks like it could be real gold, like if I look at the front of it. But then when I look at the back, it's super shiny. Look how shiny that is. It's not real. So I'm looking, what I'm doing is I'm looking to see if it says 14K front or 10K front. Sometimes they'll weld because they want it to be stronger on the back and they don't want it to cost $1 million. They'll weld the front on, kind of like the other one said, you know, gold plate on the front. So I'm looking for that, but I'm not seeing that anywhere on here. I'm not seeing any markings at all. And sometimes, I mean, you can look on the sides, you can look, it can be anywhere written on it. It can be right here. It can be written anywhere. I've seen all sorts. It depends on the time frame they were made or whatever. But this has magnetism on it and I'm not seeing anything on it. So we'll put that there. Okay. This one says swank. It doesn't look extremely shiny. It's magnetic and it looks like this. So. So let's see. I've got some cufflinks here. I'm looking. Okay, I don't see any markings on them. So they are magnetic. I'm not seeing anything that makes them look like they're sterling. So they look like this. And I think they may go with something like this. I'm not seeing any writing on this one either. And I don't know, there's not magnetic to this one. And sometimes I have had this happen. I've bought cufflinks in the box before, and the box says sterling or 10K or 14K. And so this is not looking like it's real, but the fact that it's not magnetic is making me wonder if it's not, it doesn't look plated. It's too shiny and smooth to be plated. But the fact that it's not magnetic is making me wonder. So that one might be worth looking at a little bit more because these ones are magnetic, but not the fronts. So sometimes it will be written on the box. I'm going to stick those 3 things aside because I think there could be something to it. Now, this one is only one, and it looks like it could be missing something. It's kind of concave. And I am seeing green in there, and that usually means copper underneath. So I'm guessing this is a plate or something. It doesn't have any words like written on it anywhere that I can see. It is a little bit magnetic, so I'm guessing this, I will probably recycle this if I can't find another one. So I'm going to put it aside with that other one that I just have one. Okay, This also says Swank. And I don't see any other writing. Anywhere, I can tell. Interesting. All right, let's see. This one does not say anything anywhere. Sometimes when they don't say anything anywhere, even by a brand name or something, like I said, it could have been written on the box. But this one's magnetic, so I don't think that it is. Okay, these were probably a set because this matches the gold one, so it's just a Swank set. It's got Swank written on it. It matches that other one, and I don't think it's real. So it matches the gold tone one that I just tested a minute ago. And this is silver, and it is another T. It's inlaid with abalone, and it needs a polish, but it is a T, and it's, you can see the markings. You don't even need a... So they stuck it on the markings, and then they soldered it on, so the markings are underneath there. But yeah, that is silver. So that's silver. Okay, then we have this set. Probably goes with one of those other tie tacks. Interesting. Look at the backs of these. This has been repaired. Can you see how this one's got solder on it and this one does not? This one has been repaired. Now, why would you repair them if they weren't real? I wonder. With all these different sets. That's weird. Makes me wonder if the front's different than the back, because the back definitely doesn't look real. I mean, huh. I don't know. Makes me want to test some of these other things. I did buy a testing kit, so that's interesting. Okay. Here is a Mexicanos something. And it looks old and it looks silver. And it's been made, homemade. But look at the back. Look at the tarnish on that. And you can see where they soldered that clip on. So my guess is that is also silver. Just by the look of how the age of it. So that's interesting. And then there are these. They do not look real. Oh my gosh, are they? They are. Those other ones are probably sterling then. I can't imagine they fix them. Look, it doesn't look real. Look how shiny that is. There's no tarnish on it, right? But look at these ones. So there's similar shiny, right? Similar shiny. Look at the back of that. That looks fake because how shiny it is. But then look when I turn it sideways. You won't even need the... That says sterling. So I'm guessing... I was thinking those weren't, but because they repaired them, I was like, they have to be. Look at, they repaired them. That makes me wonder on these other ones too that I had set aside. These ones. Because they weren't magnetic on the tops either. So these are sterling. That is crazy. They look so shiny. You don't see sterling. Look at the difference in these. They don't even look real. They've got to be plated, coated. But normally they say it, but oh my gosh, that is so cool. All the gold and silver in this container. Holy cow. Oh my gosh, this goes to those. They go to that, and that's sterling too. It says it on the back right there. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, who knew? Okay, so all of these are collecting on the back, but not necessarily the front. Well, this one is, but some of those other ones aren't on the front. I'm going to have to pull the tester out. But the problem is with those testers, so if I like sand this at all, it's going to ruin the finish on the front, and you have to scrape it to test it. I don't want to scrape these because the finishes are so fine. So I don't know. Oh my gosh, what to do? These are so cool. I'm so excited. Wow, totally crazy. Okay, I think this is real gold too. Nope, darn it. Swank on it. I thought it said something else because it was so teeny. But I'm going to check right here because sometimes they'll mark them right here. It's a jade. Sometimes they'll mark the back. Sometimes it could have been on the chain. This one had a chain on it at some point, but it's now missing. But the thing is the backs are not usually gold, but the fronts sometimes are. So it's not magnetic. It could have been on the box. I don't see any markings on the stem itself, and I have seen them marked on the stem before, particularly with ones that have stones on the front. And sometimes the stamps are so little. The other thing I've seen is they'll stamp it on the back and then they'll stick the solder over it. It's not magnetic, however, it's not saying it's gold, so it's probably not. It's probably brass with a jade. Okay, now this is teeny, 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 and it looks like it could be real gold or brass. Some kind of pendant. Pendant, what is that called? No, armed crest. Crest is what I'm thinking of. It says it's got, I think it's a sorority pin. It's got a crest and it's got some Greek alphabet on it. But it's got quite a secure back on it. That's plated. But like I said, that part looks plated, but then the front can be attached on, but maybe not. No, it doesn't look like it is in this case. Sometimes it'll be flat on the back here and you can look, and then they'll attach this little part onto the front. But that's not the case, because if you look at it sideways, you can see it's all one piece. So it is not real. This one is black onyx, looks like, and my guess is somebody passed away and their kids don't want to wear cufflinks or something because the whole thing. Okay, I'm not seeing writing on any of this. It is not magnetic, obviously. I'm throwing it around the table. It doesn't seem to be magnetic at all. So it could be silver, but I won't know because it's not marked. Might have been on the box, but that's what it looks like. Polished down onyx or something. And then this is the last one. It is a blue lapis stone, and it says maybe a different language. Maybe it's a designer mark. 12 karat gold filled Destino. So this one's gold filled. The back is gold filled and the front is blue lapis. So not worth a ton, but it would look really pretty with the right tie. And that is it. I think, yeah, we did that one. We did those. Yes. So crazy. All right. Now I'm second guessing all of these. One in 20 gold filled. So, because this back of this didn't say anything, but the sides of these, the insides of these said gold filled. So I can't remember if I showed that or not. Double checking all of these swank ones because nope. I don't know. Any which way you look at it, pretty cool, all that gold. So, and that's the one I did gold filled. Okay, so, once again, I've got the volcano stone. These ones, I don't know for sure they're not, but they aren't marked as such. The backs are magnetic, the fronts not necessarily. But as you can see, that happened with these other ones, and they were 14K or sterling. So now I'm rethinking a lot of the fronts of these. So I don't know. I'm going to go through and double check them again, but this is getting long. So then these ones are sterling. No, wait. I'm getting myself confused. No, it was the other ones that were sterling. But I wondered because these ones were welded if they were sterling. So it was these ones that were sterling that I was surprised to see were sterling because they're so shiny and they almost seem like sterling, stainless. So all of those sets, if you can see them, and then the box itself, and then we've got, so I've got to total this because this is crazy. Let's see if I can show you. So these are all the 14K matching clips and oh my gosh. 25.2 grams. Let me just take it off and try again because I'm dropping it all over the place. So, zero it out. Can you see it? I can't. Oh, there you go. So 25.1 grams of 14 karat gold. And so there's so much sterling, I can't even. Okay, so that was those ones. This is so heavy, so heavy. Then sterling. 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 And then I'm guessing, I'm pretty sure that all of these coin ones and this arrow are sterling as well. So I still think this one might be marked somewhere and I'm missing it. Oh yeah, right there. Wait, no, that's patent number. Patent number. I just like these ones. These are the ones that bend sideways. There was a gold pair too. The gold pair does that too. So my guess is the more expensive ones are the ones that do that. But I'm not seeing where it's written down what sterling anywhere. They've got to be. They're just tarnished enough that they look like they are. Anyway, that is a lot of gold and silver for $10. That was probably one of my best finds ever. And there's probably more in here that I'm missing. So I'll have to get the tester kit out and see what I can find. Happy day for me! Yay! Thanks for watching. That was a fun one. And check out my blog, thesecretisgratitude.com, and I'll probably write a post about this one. This is fabulous. It's awesome. Best find ever. So thanks for watching and have a blessed day.